Our planet Earth is certainly a very diverse place with different types of weather, and the geographical location of each country and city in the world has a very big influence on their economic activity. Have you ever wondered what the coldest cities in the world do to survive? Today we will be talking about the 3 coldest cities in the world and what they do not to die from cold. We will be covering their economic activity, business, touristic attractions, and other fun facts that might interest you about them. Are you ready? Then let's begin with today's video. Norilsk is the first city in our list. Norilsk is located above the Arctic Circle, east of the Yenisei River and south of the western Taimur Peninsula. It has a permanent population of 175,000. With temporary inhabitants included, its population reaches 220,000. It is the world's northernmost city with more than 100,000 inhabitants and the second largest city inside the Arctic Circle. The temperature varies between 19 degrees Celsius in June to negative 33 degrees Celsius in January-February. The average temperature is negative 21 degrees Celsius. The city is served by Okil Airport and Valek Airport. There is a freight-only railway, the Norilsk Railway between Norilsk and the port of Dudyinka. There is a road network around Norilsk, such as the A382, which links the Dudyinka and Norilsk Elekol Airport, but no road or railway to the rest of Russia. In essence, Norilsk and Dudyinka function like an island. Freight transport is by boat on the Arctic Ocean or on the Yenisei River. For a while, the internet was only available via a slow satellite connection. However, a 957-kilometer communications cable was laid along the Yenisei River toward Krasnoyarsk, with the work finishing in 2017. Mining is Norilsk's main economic activity due to its massive deposits of nickel. MMC Norilsk Nickel, a mining company, is the principal employer in the area. Norilsk, on top of being cold, is also extremely polluted. This smelting is directly responsible for severe pollution, which generally comes in the form of acid rain and smog. By some estimates, 1% of global sulfur dioxide emission comes from Norilsk nickel mines. Heavy metal pollution near Norilsk is so severe that it has now become economically feasible to mine surface soil, as the soil has acquired such high concentrations of platinum and palladium. Second coldest city, Yakutsk. Yakutsk, with an average temperature of negative 8.8 Celsius or 16.2 degrees Fahrenheit, is the second coldest large city in the world after Norilsk, although Yakutsk experiences colder temperatures in the winter. Yakutsk is also the largest city located in continuous permafrost and one of the largest that cannot be reached by road. Yakutsk is located in the central Yakutistan lowland and is a major port on the Lena River. It is served by the Yakutsk Airport as well as the smaller Megan Airport. Yakutsk has the coldest winter temperature for any major city on Earth. The average monthly temperatures there range from 19.5 Celsius, 67.1 degrees Fahrenheit, in July to negative 38.6 Celsius, negative 37.5 Fahrenheit, in January. Yakutsk is the largest city built on continuous permafrost, and many houses there are built on concrete piles. Despite this, freezing cold, Yakutsk natives have definitely turned it into a very interesting touristic destination. There are a number of museums as well. The National Fine Arts Museum of Sakha, the Museum of Local Lore and History, named after E. Yaroslavsky, and the only museums in the world dedicated to the Komos and permafrost. The annual Asak Summer Festival takes place the last weekend in June. The traditional Yakut summer solstice festivities include a celebration of the revival and renewal of the nature, fertility, and beginning of a new year. It is accompanied by national Yakut rituals and ceremonies. Folk dancing, horse racing, Yakut ethnic music and singing, national cuisine, and competitions in traditional Yakut sports. Yakutsk folklore even has cold as one of its main elements. A funny folklore tale tries to explain why the place is so rich in resources. Nearly every element on the periodic table can be found in the region, and local legend explains how they came to be. The god of creation had been flying around the world to distribute riches and natural resources, but when he got to Yakutia, he got so cold that his hands went numb and he dropped everything. Let's talk a bit more about this. Yakutia is truly a treasure of national resources. Diamond deposits in West Yakutia, as well as gold deposits in the basin of Alden, Indigirka, and Yana, are all well known. The Republic has large reserves of tin, wolfram, mercury, complex, and iron ores, bituminous and brown coals, natural gas, and oil. Yakutia is also famous for construction materials and salubrious mineral waters. Their most important industry is mining. The diamond, gold, and tin ore mining industries are the major ones. 99% of all Russian diamonds are mined in Yakutia. The Republic develops its diamond processing industry along with the oil and gas processing complex. Jewelry is another traditional branch of the economy. Along with diamonds, coal has a very high export value. Coal is exported to the different regions of Russia and to the Asian Pacific countries. Timber production and processing is also highly developed. Yakutsk is also very developed in the finance area, possessing all the segments of the financial market. All of the banking services are provided by 9 Republic banks. Saka Credit Bank, Almazarjan Bank, to name the major ones, and by the affiliates of Russian banks. There are some major stock market operators, Sakya Invest and Sapatrast Investment Companies, to name 2. The medical insurance market is represented by Argismedstra and Sakamedstра. The rest of the insurance services are provided by Rosgastra Argis and Sapi Polis. There are several major public funds in operation in Yakutia. There are Barkari funds, the Children of Saki Asia Fund, and the Targeted Fund for Future Generations. Verkhoyansk is the third and last city in our list. Verkhoyansk is also a Siberian town located near the Arctic Circle, a river port, a fur collecting depot, and the center of a reindeer raising area. The town was founded in 1638 and was a place of political exile until 1917. It was called Stalin's Death Ring, as Stalin used to send his political exiles there. Unlike our previous cities, Verkhoyansk is a very miserable place in the world. Retirees living there spend a third of their pensions on firewood, despite already receiving a subsidy for about the same amount from the local government. Drinking water from the Jana River is delivered by tractor in the form of blocks of ice in return for cash payment. So, you have to pay for both firewood and water, which in an extremely cold town like this are completely essential for survival. Local inhabitants are more than likely to sew their own indispensable unties or boots made of reindeer fur, which can cost up to $500 in a retail shop. Old thermal clothing, free during Soviet days, is worn as long as possible. In a dire turn of events in 2012, the town was attacked by what was called a super pack of wolves, consisting of approximately 400 wolves that killed 313 horses and 16,000 reindeer, while also posing a danger to locals, which had to mount patrols on snowmobiles until the government could send them extra help. With a temperature below -40°C, the air in Verkhoyansk doesn't retain much humidity, and thus water vapor will fall down as ice dust. Mainly consisting of ice, this fog will suck out liquid from your lungs and can cause severe bronchitis and pneumonia. This one's definitely not a place for humans. In addition to being the third coldest place in the world, it is also officially the third smallest town in Russia. There is a bright side, though. While Verkhoyansk does have some of the most frigid winters in the world, it has a remarkably wide range of temperatures between the seasons. Average monthly temperatures range from minus 50.4 degrees Fahrenheit, or minus 45.8 degrees Celsius, in January to 62 degrees Fahrenheit, or 16.9 degrees Celsius, in July. Those are many things we didn't know about the coldest cities in the world. Some of them are bustling economic settlements like Yakutsk, while others are purely mining settlements that produce industrial amounts of pollution like Norilsk. In any way, we can assure you that inhabitants of those parts of the world have found a profitable way to live. We invite you to comment which fact was the most impressive about each city and which one you'd like to visit someday. Let us know down below. Also, don't forget to give us a like, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe for more amazing content like today's video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Listen!